I want to know.
If I can go first, it's not the same.
Okay.
You know why? MOHBAD was buried horribly, right? Normally, if Baba wants to do it, that should be a Christian waking or maybe like a prayer of song, right? Which you can organize that people will come in without the body. Are you getting the point? Without the body. People will say their prayer. You will be there as a father, as a parent during that prayer, right? Then when it comes to taking the body to the final resting place, the parents will not be there. They should not be there. That's very important.
That's not my. Yeah, okay, that's your view.
My answer, Papariano, is if you everything about it is wrong totally. Wherever Joseph Aloba placed himself on that day, you see, the Yoruba culture actually takes something very, very seriously. We will go on journeys. You see, I was born in England because both my mom and my father hailed from Agowoye, yeah? And they came abroad to the UK, and then they had me and my brother, and then they went back and all that kind of stuff, right? And then when they got to Nigeria, they went straight to Lagos, from Agowoye to England, from England to Lagos, right? Now, I'm 57 years of age now, and I lived in Nigeria until I was 21. I was taken back from Ogun State, right?
Ogun State to precise.
Agowoye, yeah, Ogun State, where the Ogun State University is, right? Now, ever since the inception, as I was growing up, my parents did not deprive me of actually embracing the culture, Ileya Festival, Christmas, Easter, everything. All the entire family, we always go back home. But one thing that I actually take and embrace as value is that whenever anything happens, they always reach out to the lineage, to the family back in Agowoye. If anything happens in Lagos, Agowoye. If there's a crisis in Lagos, the entire Agowoye comes to Lagos. Now, what I would have actually expected to be the case would have been, and Richie kept saying something about another elder person apart from this Joseph Aloba. Now, unless Joseph Aloba is actually falling out with his family back home in his lineage where he hailed from, right? When something of that nature occurs, the first thing he does is reaches out, whether it's Igbo, especially Igbo and culture, they reach out to their lineage. He should have sent a message back home, and they would have guided him. They would have looked at the lineage. They would have looked at their tradition. They would have looked at the essence of every culture within that family and tradition. And they would have advised him appropriately. And this man just took it out of his own volition, took it upon himself in the midst of children who don't understand traditional culture. Now, if you look at the situation, every aspect of every time this guy comes out, there's one of traditional this, traditional that, and he is now selling himself two ways. When it suits him, he's selling himself as a pastor. When it suits him, he's selling himself as a traditionalist. And I would have expected him to have reached out to his lineage and say, untimely death is happened in the family. That is also an abomination. There will be rituals and rites and sacrifices within that lineage. If someone dies untimely, especially a pain that seems as if it's suspicious, there are certain rituals that will happen within the lineage. That is how we do things in our Yoruba land. I live in England, and every single of essence of tradition and culture that my parents taught me, my children are well versed. I am well traveled, and my children knew, they know their grandparents, they knew their grandfather who is there, their grandmom. Every single one of my children have actually gone single on their own, even when they are minors. We pay them money for British Airways to escort them to Nigeria, hand them over to their grandparents to understand their culture. And when my father died, every single rite was performed traditionally. We, the family, had to wait for the body to be in the morgue for my father's lineage and their family to dictate to us what they want from us, the children, despite the fact that every single one of us, apart from one, well-read, well-versed about tradition, culture, whether it's Western or tradition. We adhered to every single aspect of it. We took directives from them. We adhered to everything 100%. So what is it that people are trying to tell me about this man who sells himself as a traditional man? And yet, he got lost in the trade. He got lost in translation. He got lost and lost his lineage. And it's now a new dimension for him is to use another side of his excuses, which is his begotten tradition and his begotten religion of the white garment, and then holding some staff and saying he has the right to be cursing people. You want justice for your son and the people that are assisting you in this process, whether they get it wrong or not, you have a dialogue with them. You are now cursing just not them, their children and their generation. And you guys want to tell me that we should actually carry on looking for excuses with the critical stinkers and anybody that advocates and say they are looking for justice. You are looking for justice. If it is your family, would you have forgotten your tradition? If it is your family, will you that live in Lagos erode and override everything that your tradition and your lineage stand for and bury your son in Lagos without the traditional rights? I rest my mic.
I want to corroborate
Yo, Mr. Speaker.
the fact that, sorry, Sir Yojis, the fact that Baba Mohbad is a pastor. He is aware of every damn thing on how all the events supposed to be. He's a pastor, for God's sake. So I'm not going to cut him a slack or spare him. He's a pastor. He should understand everything that's supposed to happen that day and how it's supposed to be. So I am not spared. I won't cut him a slack. He's guilty. Best colors.
Hello. Good morning,
Go ahead,
everybody.
I'll take it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Our last speaker, please. I want to remind you that Baba said some things when this whole justice for Mohbad started. He told us that he took Mohbad bodies to the police station when he was trying to enter some statement, to make some statement. They rejected him. They told him that he should go with the body. What is he going to do with the body? So he have no choice than to take the body to the morgue. On getting to the morgue, they ask him, where's the police report? He can't provide it. Meanwhile, we later heard that the police report is with the widow. So what are we saying? What is he going to do? If any one of us is in this is in that man's shoe.
Yeah, so you're
What
told
is he
to
going
take
to
the body to the right jurisdiction. They're still guiding you and advising you. It is not too late, yeah. It is untimely, right, but take the body to the right jurisdiction. Now, if he had actually been kind of cautious, not even cautious, if you are a citizen and you believe police is your friend or your enemy, and the same system is telling you what to do. Now, if you've done it and it goes wrong, at least you have something to stand on. Take the body to the jurisdiction in which the situation or that is rightful for you to report the incident, right? They also told you don't move that body. So two of those that is there. How stubborn do you think you can be to defy the authorities? Because if you don't trust the police, why did you go to the police station in the first place? So with everything being equal, your last hope is the police, and police told you, take the body back to the jurisdiction in which is close to where the incident occurred or whatever the case may be. And you defied that. You defied that. They also told you, do not move the body. He defied that. So you see, when we're looking for excuses, and it doesn't matter how we rationalize our emotions, the technical side of things will say, when they told you to do this, why did you not do it? Now, if you is in the West, and we don't want to compare the West to Nigeria or Africa, the fact that you've been told, you actually said it yourself, and you defy that particular advice, any form of out of the punishment, you will have to take it. Your supporters should not be so shallow to be supporting you. Everybody keeps saying, in state of mind, in state of mind, in state of mind. They even say, make you put your hand inside fire. You're going to put it inside fire. Don't forget that the distraction that this guy had at the time was the minors. I even call them babies and minors that are around him, that probably put him in the shit he's in today. Probably. Because he has actually done all the wrong things from the beginning. Something like that happens, you run out of the place, or you don't even go there. You contact your family back home, your lineage, or you go straight to the police station from that point on, because they've already started playing games with your mind, with your brain, with your iroro. If you now decide that you're now going to go to the place, you ran upstairs and you saw that blood. And the next thing to do is, let's make the arrangement to bury him. Come on. Do you have the fear of God in you? Do you have the fear of God in you? Is this son really your son?
Entertainment.
We need to keep asking ourselves a question. Are you behaving like a father who has lost a son?
Entertainment, can I ask you a question?
Okay, bring it on.
You said, have we forgotten that Baba took the body to the police, to the morgue? I want to ask you this question. Did Baba took that body to the police station to go and report? Or took that body to the police station to go and get a police report for them to be free on their way to Ikorodu? Kindly answer.
It's the boat now, boat.
Then you're wrong. You are wrong. Baba actually went there to go and take a police report for them to be free, and it is the driver that even initiated that.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
That means you are not following this case.
Prove it. Now prove it to me. How do you know that?
Did you come with an evidence? Okay, how do you know that? How do you also know that he went there to go and do whatsoever that you think you know? I just
that is what he said. That is what he said in the interview.
That is what he also said. Oh yeah, now
it's on this social media now. You can see it. You can
same thing that he also said. It is on the internet too, so you don't have to me for evidence. Go to the internet and go and check for.
Sorry, can I say something? Sorry to interject. Hold on, you people are saying baba. Have you also forgotten that this man said one of his intention of going there, of course, he doesn't know anywhere at like he said he went there thinking that they will arrest all of them.
Why will he be thinking? Why can't he?
He should not be thinking. He should be voicing. He should be voicing to the police.
It is for the boat to report, to collect the police report.
He should be voicing, not thinking.
Let's
not be stupid in this process. You went there. Now, people are making excuses for him and said that if he had done that where 100 people are, they could have spied him or cornered him or whatever. You now made your way to the police station. You have an opportunity to tell the people, I believe that my
why do you always accuse Baba?
All you need to do is I believe there's a foul play.
You IT.
Is it difficult for him to say there's a foul play? Is it difficult for him to just say, I believe there's a foul play in the buying of my son? They told you he's in hospital. They told you don't come. He's okay now. Children.
He should report, he should report.
And you are now telling me, he should now get to the police station and not say there is a foul play. That's all he needs to say. I believe there's a foul play. Is that difficult?
Baba is afraid.
Afraid of what when he got to the police? No, why is he afraid of when he got to the police?
Wait, let me tell you something.
Let me engage you. When he got to the police station, what do you think is afraid of?
I have my proof for saying this. Let me say my let me explain myself.
No. If it's you, by the time you go to the police station, what will you be afraid of?
You see, even everybody are blaming Adura for no reason. Because
no.
Adura, wait. Let me
jump into Adura.
I want to say something. Let me land.
No, just answer.
Let me land.
Don't go that place. No, let us start that one.
Answer the question. What would you have been afraid of? What would you have? Hold on, Oni. If we do thing in a synchronized way.
You have asked a question. Let me answer you.
Okay, let me answer the question. Let me ask you the question.
Are you going to ask questions and answer yourself?
I want to ask you properly.
And you let me answer.
No, I want to ask you properly so that you can answer. Let me ask you properly. Let me ask you properly.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Now, let me now ask you the question. Now, with the sequence of events, you eventually got there and you found out what's happening, right? And then from that point on, you want to get anything to be able to take the body to the morgue. But in your first statement to the public, you said you expected the police to arrest everybody. Why did you not actually get the police to arrest everybody? That's my question.
Okay, thank you. You see, when he got there, he saw so many things that are not right. Firstly, when he get there, he met a tense situation, that there are so many people around that place. He that owned the child was not aware that the child has died for about a few hours ago. He got there, he saw so many people. He was firstly afraid of the situation, that what has happened. He started thinking. A compromised mind. I don't think anyone of you can relate with this situation that man has got himself into that day.
Emotional blackmail.
Wait. He got there. The mother of the dead knew that the boy has died. And he's with the man. And she can't even tell the man that your son have died. Not until the man got there. When he got there, he saw so many strange things. Like from the railings and the blanket that soaked with blood. How do you want him to?
Baba, the reason why you're not answering the question, he was expecting the police to arrest everybody. He was expecting
the situation that you call the police
to arrest everybody. And when the police did not arrest everybody, what do you think he should do? What do you think he should do? Well, what do you think he should do? When the police did not arrest everybody, what do you think he should do? He will go
to the station firstly. He will make a report.
It's in the station now. And expect the police to arrest everybody.
The police officers reject him. They told him to go.
The police did not arrest everybody. What do you think he should do next?
What is he going to do? He's going to take the body.
What should he do next?
To the morgue. He will take the body to the morgue now.
No. He was expecting the police to arrest everybody, and the police did not arrest everybody. At that point in time, what do you think he should do next?
He will go to another police station. He will try another police station.
You are part of the problem for justice for MOHBAD, and you are one of the reasons why we will never get justice. Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Gis, I believe the storyline you just narrated. probably you are not informed in this justice for Mohbad. I'm sorry to say that. Baba already knew before he got to that house. You are saying it as if
Ìgbà tí wọ́n sọ pé Mohbad's body was in the bus when they are saying Mohbad don't die. That's why I've been on this process. So use your brain and use your
IT guy,
little to tell me I
IT
don't know what's going on.
Not
Use your
you.
brain. Okay, use your brain.
It is not you. It is not you. This entertainment guy, the story just narrated.
I apologize.
The story just narrated. It seems
no, my guy. I apologize. I sorry. I apologize.
no.
Because I thought you were directing
I
it at me.
understand.
100% apologies. Thank you.
No wala. The story just narrated is not. The story is just is a stale news. We've had it that they called Baba that this girl, the girl, what's her name? Blessing called Baba that Mohbad aspire that she just hold it. So what you are saying is totally wrong, please.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you just spare me just 1 minute, sir, and I will go
Do you
down.
want to dialogue at the
No. We just want to dialogue, no. No. Yeah, my own contribution, sir, and ma, is
where is he? Anyway, something no network. Entertainment. I think you need to go and just come up with more those. Say you understand? Because those one left. Come up with more. Because you are not even updated. You are not. All these things
I'm
that
not
you are bringing
updated.
back, you are not updated now. You are not talking as if I should say you are not smart enough. Or no.
Mm-hmm.
Because no.
Okay. Madam Smartest, you try.
No, it is not about smartest now. It is not about. I'm just
You
saying.
have a point. You have a point.
No,
I'm not
No,
smart enough. Try.
there's no
I'm
If
joking.
I
smartness.
start to the abuse
There's
you
no
now, you go
smartness.
now you go
There's no
the
smartness in the
art all this
process. I
kind.
think what
I
it
don't get your
is
time.
actually that you need to be
If now to start to the abuse person, I go
versed.
abuse
You
you,
need
you
to be
tire.
well versed. You need to be
And
well
what are you
versed
saying?
about
What are
what
you
has
saying?
been
What are you
happening.
saying?
You need to be well versed about what has been happening over the last 18
You
months.
have your
Yeah, it
opinion.
is
I
not.
say mine.
Sometimes
You
intelligence
can't have
doesn't come into
equal
it.
opinion. You will have your own. I will have my own too.
Sometimes intelligence doesn't come into it. It means doing your research. That's all. Then you'll be able to argue appropriately. You see, the thing is, I don't want to demean your contribution. You are okay to engage, but the thing is, sometimes one thing I learned in life is actually that knowledge is power, and you can't acquire knowledge without information. You can't acquire knowledge without actually doing research. Yeah, and that is where I am with you. Thank you.
He actually said I should go and bring my evidence, and evidence, yapa or no. When you talk to evidence from the horse's mouth, you go hear them from Baba mouth himself. No addition, no multiplication, àbí báwo ló ṣe sọ. In short, Baba guilty, jẹ̀bi, you are guilty,
Baba, no,
law.
was it there when Mohbad died? Was it there?
And
Why was
there's a
it there?
conversation that led to where we are right now. So we are not talking about what he's not there. He's not the one that climbed Mohbad, but he has
So
damaged a lot.
why are you blaming him? Why are you blaming
the one
him?
that claim it is because it's because of him we are not able to have any evidence.
Why are you blaming him now?
In a homicide case,
He was not the one that killed him. Why are you blaming him? Was it there when he died? Was it there when he died? Are you the one that raised the alarm that
everybody will be classed as guilty until proved
to the police to go and sue the body where you have your opinion. I have my own.
Everybody is guilty
We are
until
not
proven
talking about
innocent.
opinion here. We are dialogue, like we are communicating.
We are having a dialogue, and you can't.
Is it your dialogue that police are going to use to do the investigation?
Don't force your notion.
Is your dialogue that
don't force your notion on us.
They play.
Don't force that notion on us. We've been
It's
on
your
this thing
opinion
for
that they will
18
use
months
to judge
on
the
this
matter.
platform,
It's
and
your
I
opinion
don't
that
know
they will use in the court.
when you
They play.
jump onto this bandwagon
They
that you
play.
come here and you are saying they play,
Mr.
they
No
play.
Ethod
They
and
play
Mrs. No
is a
Ethod, they
childish, it's
play.
even a childish statement. They play, they play, they play. Is a play? Does that sound
It's your
intellectual for you to
dialogue
be
that
saying they
they
play,
are
they
going to
play, they
use.
play?
They
Does
are
that
going to
sound
use your
intellectual?
they are going to use your dialogue for court. You tell me nonsense. You down for one
Entertainment.
corner of your
Plenty
room, you
of
tell me
if
rubbish.
you go to, if you go to a place where you meet a dead body lying on the floor, are you going to clean it up or you are going to do the right thing? Entertainment. Ajá wo ló ń gbó? Ajá wo ló wọlé yẹn? Ajá
Wọ́n ti
kan
ká
ti
nígbà tó ní
wọlé
kó
o.
gbé lọ sí Èkìtì yẹn, kó ti gbé lọ sí Èkìtì kó tó lọ
Ajá
rú.
ti
Ẹ má máa
wọlé
sọ
o.
gbogbo búṣì tẹ́ǹsì pé tẹ́jọ́
Coming
sọ
from
yìí.
Jefo Imole wey be say him don abuse Baba, ṣépè for Baba, swear for Baba. Coming from you Jefo Imole wey don ṣépè for Baba, wey don swear for Baba. Ọkọ ẹ̀ ò ní
Ṣé na bàbá
balẹ̀.
kìlà am?
Ọkọ
Ṣé
ẹ̀
na
ò ní
bàbá kìlà am?
balẹ̀. Ọkọ ẹ̀ ò dẹ̀ ní
Bàbá no
balẹ̀
be bàbá
Jefo
kìlà am
Imole.
now.
Ọkọ ẹ̀ ò ní balẹ̀.
So
Coming from
everybody,
you that you
allow
have
J
been
for
causing
Imole,
swelling.
To speak. Hold on. Let everybody mute yourselves, including myself. Allow J for Imole to speak. Thank you.
Ah, na dem go sweepers. You see them.
Make I talk
Go
something.
Jizzy. Let him
Different
vent.
may I
Let him
talk small.
speak. Mickey, let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak.
I'm not gonna keep short for to be listening to somebody that wants to come and do
Let him
woto
talk.
woto.
Let him talk.
Not be only you
Let him
that dey
talk.
do
Wicked
woto
lady, let
woto.
him speak.
One
Let
bí
him
ẹni
speak,
bí ẹni
please.
àwọn
Let him
ògbé
speak.
òde gbé
Let him speak.
No, I cannot be listening to somebody doing woto woto. We are here to dialogue. If we cannot dialogue, you should shut the fuck up. Torí ìtiwọ́ ò bá burú ni, you should come up with some things that you can dialogue
The
with. Don't just
smartest,
come here and
mute your
speak
Wicked
mic
like
lady,
now.
we
monkey
have
Mute
been
your
to
mic.
offend
speaking. We have been
Relax.
speaking. Let's listen to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Please, sit down. Ask
Mr.
you
J
a
for
question.
Imole, with
With a
due respect,
Let
question.
him talk.
now
Let
you
me
cannot narrate beyond what he said already.
Question.
Enough is
Therefore,
enough.
more like
We've
the
listened to
question
him,
of the
and
word.
enough is enough. Now,
Can we
can
now,
I
ask
hold on,
talk
hold
now,
on,
sir?
hold on,
With due
hold on, hold
respect,
on,
please.
wicked lady. Hold on. Let's take control of this platform, right? Enough is enough. We're going to give everybody the chance to speak. And therefore, Emole, you've spoken and we acknowledge your grievance.
Yeah,
Yeah?
just
Your
1 minute, sir,
frustration.
because I'm
Hold on,
driving,
Uncle
sir.
Labi. Uncle Labi is over to you. You are just John. You will speak. Right? So we've all spoken and everybody's opinion is respected. So let's hand it over to Uncle Alabi. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Just 1 minute. What I just say in this situation is that from the day one, the other party from the other argument and the other party from the other argument, we are all saying the same thing. But what I discover from all these scenarios is just like Number one, I'm not here to abuse anybody. I'm not here, but I just want to say it based on my own perspective and my own opinion. What really happened to Mohbad family and that really affected them was poverty. And it is when we understand and we can divine or we can see what exactly poverty means, that is when we will get everything right. For instance, now, maybe any one of us, this sort of calamity or bad thing will never happen to us in Jesus' name. But let's just assume poverty and illiterates affected so many things. Adin being Baba Mohbad is a professor or a like one that even or have a kind of education. What happened that day will never happen, and it will never go like that. Let me come back a bit in Yoruba. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn ń sìn, owó bàbá Mohbad jẹ́ wípé ìgbà tóun gan tó máa fi drive débi bẹ̀ yẹn, he went there with his Range Rover or whatever with his convoy. Such a thing would never happen. And the people that tried or practice this, wọ́n ti rí wọn tán. They see them finish. That wípé wọn ò kùn sílé, wọn ò kùn síta. Because if Wumi is even Wumi knows that, oh, this Baba na wèrè o, ẹni tó jẹ́ wípé professor ni ẹni tó jẹ́ wípé ó ń gbá lórí ẹ̀, she will never try such. Okay, what give Baba Mohbad and his family, the little people, the little ones around them, seeking for the justice now, is because of the public. It's because of the enlightened one and the educated ones in the public. Nǹkan tó fún Baba Mohbad lágbára ń sìn òun nìyẹn. Otherwise, if not because of the public, and what happened to Baba Mohbad is not only Baba Mohbad that is happening to. It's happening, even it's still happening, happening till tomorrow to many people in Nigeria because of poverty, because of illiteracy. You can't just imagine someone will just kill someone's child or pikin. At the end of the day, he will just, oh, ẹ ṣáàjì àgbà fọ́lọ́run, ẹ ṣáàjì àgbà fọ́lọ́run, Ọlọ́run ló ní kí ló ti ń pè é. When people just came from nowhere and preach to them, ẹ gbà fọ́lọ́run, Ọlọ́run ló fún wa, Ọlọ́run ló. So we don't need to fight each other and we don't need to we can't reverse it. But the main thing that happened to Mohbad family, because if Baba Mohbad have this energy from day one, since when they've been beating Mohbad up and down, here and there, Baba Mohbad supposed to have used this energy, but because of poverty, kò sẹ́ni tó fojú jọ, kò sẹ́ni tó lè gbé níjà, wọ́n ti pariwo kò sí, he doesn't know anybody, he doesn't mingle with anybody, no power. The family was powerless. It is only Mohbad. And if you look at the generation,
very quickly, as we do on this platform.
I will round up now, sir.
No, sometimes we jump in so that you can carry on.
I will round up now, sir.
Are we trying to use poverty? Are you? No, you will finish. You will finish. You will finish. Are we trying to use respect yourself? Are we teaching of wrongdoing?
Like I said, poverty and illiterate is what caused what happened to Baba Mohbad. I didn't mean he happened to be a rich man or an educated one. What happened that night will never happen. Ọlọ́pàá máa kó anybody. That's number one. And when we look at it, we're talking about Mohbad now. A lot of, okay, let's just imagine the boys with Portable now. The boys that the Portable are training now. When you see all of them from A to Z, look at their parents, look at their backgrounds. Same thing is still repeating. But the question is, you, our brothers, our fathers, What are we using our intelligence, our this thing, like to approach the government in order to curb or in order to sit? Because we have a lot of talented ones over there. And MOHBAD own or calamity or problem won't be the first and the last one.
Uncle Alabi, do you see yourself as enlightened or illiterate?
I'm not an illiterate to
Hold on,
some
hold on.
extent.
I have a reason for asking you that question.
Yes,
So,
sir.
you are enlightened, right? You are not an illiterate. And
Yes, sir.
let's take poverty out of it completely.
Okay.
So, let's do illiteracy versus enlightenment. If you, I don't wish it on you, but let's not even get emotional. How do you think you would have handled it?
Like you said, I don't pray, and I will never pray for such in my life in Jesus' name. With the little of my exposure and my education, I will never let it go. I will make sure that night, even before even tampering on getting there, even before tampering with anything, police must get to that house that night. And thank God, there is a time, a life of must get to that house that night. And thank God, there is a time, a life of social media now. People will hear what will cook that make the house burn. People will hear. So unlike me, I don't pray to God. Or if I see someone around me like that, police, and which is normal thing to do at first. That place, nobody should remove that cup. Police must come. That is what I will do, which I don't pray for such in Jesus' name.
Uncle Alabi, let me quickly ask you the next question. When they mentioned Zomo, was it poverty that made him to go against? Was it poverty that made him to go against? Uncle Alabi, did you hear my question?
Carry on, Johnny. Where's Uncle Alabi? I think it's dropped. Has it dropped? I think it's dropped.
Hello, dropped. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hold on. Before you go, where's Uncle Alabi?
Uncle Alabi, where are you, please?
No, I think he's dropped. He's gone. Let Onivik speak. Onivik, over to you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I want to appreciate Papariano. You've been doing a good job on this platform. I've never spoken before. I only come around and listen, and I think you've been doing a good job. But I just have about 2 or 3 points to mention here. To be candid, Uncle Alabi has said 1 or 2 things that I want to say, but I still want to buttress on his point. When you look at Baba Mo, I am not really supporting him, but to an extent, I don't want us to really talk as if he has done the wrong thing. Everybody handles situation differently. One year ni tí já ò bá bá ló ń pè rẹ̀ ní kinní kan, ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin Yorùbá. Baba Mo find himself in that situation, even though he has heard about what has happened to his son before he came there, and he must have been told to handle it gently because of the people that might have been involved in the cry of MOHBAD. So because of that, he's coming there also, he will be very, very careful. And when he got there also that day, he met a lot of people, and not just people around him, but people of high caliber. And the reason why I want to support the uncle that just left the platform now is because some of the points he raised, number 1 point is that, one, Mr. MOHBAD, Baba MOHBAD was a poor man. The number 2 point that I will add to that is that apart from being an illiterate, he is a kind of person that doesn't speak much. I can see that in the life of his children, MOHBAD and the brother. You can see the kind of family they come from. They are not really outspoken. Baba Mohbad starts speaking now because now he has a bit of money and he has people supporting him. I didn't mean everybody are all against him. They are talking and bullying him and the rest. You will see that he would have succumbed in this case. But he's talking now because now he felt that a lot of people are now supporting him and now he got some money with him. That's why he has power a bit. But when he found himself in that situation, he had nothing. And with the people that were present there, he was so scared of what to do. He doesn't know what to do at that time. And he also knows Wumi, very well. So the thing he felt he could do as at that moment to help himself was to make sure they go to the police station. And he felt when he got to the police station, according to what he said, is that police have the power to arrest everybody. That was why he said he thought they would have arrested those people. Now, he was disappointed when the police did not do what he thought they would have done. So he felt, okay, to me, I think this, because I told you people handle issues differently. So as at that point, he's down emotionally and mentally. He couldn't handle situation the way he felt he could handle it as at that time. Because he felt even if he handled it, people that are involved in this issue, they could do and undo to him, one. Number two, he may not find justice. And his child, as at that time, the police were like, he should not take the dead body again. So he doesn't want to lose from any angle. To him, he felt, let us go and bury this child and let me just, I don't have mouth, I don't have money, I don't have anybody around me. The only thing I could do is let my agent feel a boy, ashiri or mommy, come mommy lost see me. All this problem, let it be over. I think was the step he took. But he started realizing, according to him, you will hear everything he was saying. He started realizing after they have exhumed that boy and people start saying a lot of things. That's when he started realizing. Number one, the issue of DNA. He said he realized when people, since he has talk about Ibiomo.
And I'll tell you the reason why we slow you down. You are jumping from one topic to I want to ask you a question. Go
ahead, please.
You asserted something about they got up to a point where the money that is used to support him and the people that advocated on his behalf gave him the power. Now, you need to stop the music in your background. There's a lot of noise. Someone is playing music in the background. If it's you, please, you need to suppress that sound.
Okay.
It's not going to work.
Stop that music, please.
Yeah. So now that he has kind of been in a position that is being supported by the public, whether it's financially, whether it's any emotional support and all that kind of stuff. Given the situation, and we know what he did not do right before, do you think right now this guy is doing the right things now? How do you rate him now compared to before?
When we talk about rating him, I know we have a lot of intelligent people here. We also have to be careful in rating people. That was why I said we handle things differently. As he is, that's the way I want to see it. He doesn't have the mind of his own. He's being tossed here and there. The only way we could help him is what we are doing. We are making him realizing on a daily basis, and we shouldn't stop that. To me, that's the way I think. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, people can correct me.
Yes, I want to correct you.
That is the way.
You are wrong. I want to correct you.
Okay.
Before
you said he should help.
Hold on, gentlemen. Let me ask our final question. You guys take over. Now, on a Vix, if you want to advise Mr. Joseph Aloba right now, what would be the best advice to give him?
Well, I'm not in the right position to advise him right now, but let's assume I'm in the right position to do that. The best place to be or to go to is to his lawyer. He should do whatever his lawyer asks him to do. Because now there are a lot of voices online now. If he should listen to all the voices, he will be a confused man. To me, I will even advise him to stay off the internet if it's possible and work based on evidences they have at hand. And he should follow instructions strictly by his lawyer. We are just trying to do our best by looking at the situation and talking about the situation. But at the same time, what we are saying here is different from what other platforms are saying. And if you continue listening to platform, it will be a confused man generally. And he cannot give an answer to all questions.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to bring in my own question to you.
Before you go, Big Johnny, let's do a disclaimer, yeah? What we're trying to establish here is a relationship, whether you are from Wumi's platform or Baba's platform. Let's try and respect people's opinion and stop telling people they are wrong. Don't tell people they are wrong. It's their opinion. So if someone has said something that you don't agree with, yeah, address it differently, but do not address that submission as wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to all you need to do is to just drop your own.
I've had you.
Your own submission. Thank you. I know. I just. You see, the thing is, look, the respect we have when we have dialogue is to respect people's opinion.
Yeah, you are right. Madam Honey, have you heard of it before that Baba lied in the first place when he got to MOHBAD's place? He came to tell us a different thing about what happened initially until a video began to surface, or the rumors began to surface that Blessing actually told Baba that MOHBAD was dead before he got there. Are you aware of that?
To be candid, I've been on this case for a long time, but this is my first time of really talking about it online.
No, have you heard about that? Have you heard about that? That he got to know. He got to know. He told us, what he told us was that when he got there, that he saw this. But later we came to find out that Blessing actually called him on phone to tell him that his son had died before he got there.
And that was what I said when I started my illustration. I said to me, actually, I don't know who told him. But
did you hear that? Did you hear that?
He was told, according to what I heard, he was told.
Yes. Okay, that's the first question. The second question is when they mentioned, you said the way Baba is, he doesn't have a mind of his own. We should try and help him. We should do. Do you know someone called Yomi Fabi? Do you know someone called Yomi Fabi?
A lot of people must have called Yomi Fabi about what? You have to
tell me what. Yomi Fabi. We are not arguing. I'm just asking you a question. Yes or no?
Big Johnny, be emphatic. Who are you referring to? Please make it clear.
That is it. If somebody call Yomi Fabi, a lot of people have been calling
Yomi Fabi of Great Silent Foundation.
What?
Oh no!
I know Yomi Fabi, and I love what he's doing. And I love what he's doing.
Please, you can put on your camera. You can put off your speaker, please.
You know someone called Yomi Fabi.
I didn't come to you when you were asking. If you want me to leave, I can leave, please.
Hold on,
leave it for me. I know what I'm saying. Don't come to
it's misinformation. It's misinformation.
Please, we understand each other. Mute your mic, please.
Let's get it clear.
Mute your mic. I can understand, please. Mute your mic.
Do you know who Mr. Yomi Fabi is?
Thank you very much.
I've been seeing it, and I love what he's doing.
Okay. As you said, we should come and we should be helping Baba MOHBAD. Have you heard Yomi Fabi wrote a petition against Baba MOHBAD right-hand man, which is his attorney, over obstruction of justice? Do you hear about that?
I didn't.
Okay, God bless you, man. Did you know that Yomi Fabi came up with a 3 seconds video which he mentioned someone with a soldier or a military background, which Wumi confirmed in TVC News. Did you hear what Baba Aloba, that was an illiterate, the way you call it, that doesn't have money, the way you call it? Did you hear the way he bounced back at that kind of development Yomi brought into the case that will help him? Did you hear what he did?
Yeah, of course I had it. Sometimes, yes, I had it.
Okay, God bless you, man. For somebody that is looking for help, for justice for Mohbad, just like me and you, I'm sure you have known the development now that Adura is in prison. Adura is in detention, and Damola. For somebody like you and me that is trying to help an illiterate, for somebody like me and you who is trying to help somebody that doesn't have a police or is afraid of everyone, what do you consider an evidence in a criminal
case?
In a criminal case, thank you. What do you consider an evidence? Is it when you bounce back at somebody that is trying to help you, or I don't know? You can answer that question, please.
That is why I said he may not be in his right senses. Now, or is it Q whatever TV or radio station called him and interviewed him based on that, and I think I listened to it. And what he was saying is that he's the one the child died. He was supposed to be called and this and that. And they were like, see, Mohammed too can go. This is a way of helping him. Do you understand? He may not see it in a way that he is supposed he can be.
I'm asking you.
Where he got it wrong,
Sister Honey, let me ask you again in this form. Something big is gotten missing, and somebody now came to us that we saw firi of that kind of a thing, and because you are poor, because you don't have money, because you don't have police, because you didn't go to school, because you don't, and somebody just told you, look at it, this is the way things are. You said no. You woke up from the depth of the night and said no, it's not like that, and you are looking for justice. What kind of justice are you looking for, if I may paint it that way?
Okay. I am now going to answer your question with a question also. So now that he is on that side, so the only way we cannot handle it is by not attacking him, that he has to follow what Yomi is doing. The only thing is, let's call the lawyer. They should give information to lawyer. All this, even to me, what Yomi is doing is good, but even bringing it online like this is a way of making the other side that have done the thing to go and strategize. If you have evidence, gather your evidence, and this evidence, go to the right sources. Don't bring it out to everybody so that they won't strategize and look for your loopholes also.
Mr. John, I beg you, let me ask her two questions.
Something wrong. Something got missing in your house. It got
Please don't bombard me with questions.
And somebody now came,
because I'm on the right side of justice for Mohbad.
Mr. Johnny, 1 second. No. It's a fair question. It's not a big deal.
Something got missing in your house, and somebody came to say, I can help you get the things, Sister Honey. Don't stop crying. I can help you. What you are looking for like 2 years, 3 years, I can help you get it. And you now insulted the person, you abused the person. What do you think you are?
Mr. Johnny, 1 second, sir. 1 second, sir. Sister Honey, you said something about Baba the other time when I got to the police station. You said Baba expected the police to arrest everybody. Now, as we're talking now, do I know what you are thinking as you are online with me now? If you don't speak up, how would I know what is in your mind? Now, if Baba has gone to the police station to report a crime, do you think police would not have done something about it?
Yeah, my brother, it's a good question. Even the law says it. Ignorance of law is not an excuse. Do you understand? I understand what you are saying, not that I do not. But what I'm saying is that people handle things differently.
No. You are going. You are going off the radar now. Do you think Baba has gone there to report a crime, or Baba has gone there and not mention that a crime has been committed somewhere else?
Well, I wasn't there. Nobody is there to know what he has reported. But what he said is what everybody is following. He said he got there and he told them the child was dead, and they asked him to write a statement, which he did. Then the outcome of the statement was that they told him that they said they should not sign the document or so. Do you know the reason why they said that? They shouldn't sign. I wouldn't know because I wasn't there. No, I will tell you. No. Talking about.
Okay, let me tell you. They told him they cannot sign that document, that he should take that body back to the jurisdiction, as in he should take the body to where MOHBAD died, that they will give him what he's looking for, as in they will sign whatever the statement he wants to sign. But where he has taken the body, they can't, because it's not the same area. But instead of him to take his body back there, he faces Ikorodu straight away. Now, would you blame the police for advising him to do the right thing, but he refuses to do the right thing, but instead he ignored that and proceeded to go and do what he wants to do? And again, let's now say they didn't give him that whatever in that station. What about the police station in Ikorodu? Did he go there if truly in his mind is pissed off, is angry that they killed this boy? Did he go to Ikorodu to go and report a crime? Because reporting a crime is not the same as reporting somebody is dead. Somebody is dead, they will ask you a follow-up question. Follow-up question is now depending on what you reply for the police action. That's just what I want to say. Thank you. I'm going to come down now.
Okay.
My brother, please, sorry. He has gone down. He said they told him to go to the division where the thing happened. Well, according to what I heard when Baba MOHBAD was talking, it was like the police station they went was the one very close. I think it was very close to the house also.
It wasn't the one, I'd say. It wasn't the one.
It wasn't the one closer to the house.
My last question, Sister Honey. If something happens to me now, that God forbid, my son or anything die, and Sister Honey is my sister, and she's present at the place the thing happened, how will Sister Honey tell me when she called on phone? Is she going to describe the scenario to me and say, Big Johnny, this has happened, oh, this, oh. What kind of question am I going to ask Sister Honey and say, Kilo Shele, what happened? How did it happen? What do you think when Blessing told Baba? What kind of how do I say that? What kind of interaction were between them? That somebody now came to life for all of us, somebody that needed help and said he didn't know until he got there. Please, can you explain that scenario?
I didn't get the question. A call just came in and
okay. The question is that we got to know that Blessing told Baba before he even got to that house. It was on the later date we got to know. Baba lied, so to say, that it was when he got there. They were saying, calling Mama MOHBAD, calling him that he should go back. But what I'm trying to say now, that he knew before he got to that place. What was he supposed to have done? Who was he supposed to have called? And apart from that, what kind of interaction will go on between me and you? Me and you, if you eventually tell me that something happened and my son, or God forbid, somebody close to me is dead, what will I be asking you? What kind of question? What will you be relating to me that is here, or things happen like this, or is a pool of blood, or there is this, or there is that, or who were there, or this. What will you be telling me?
It is, well, let's not insinuate. Let's not create questions where there are no questions. To be candid, when he was being called, probably when they called him, do you understand? The person who called him must have told him a lot. That was what I said from the beginning. If it was actually that they murdered him, they must have told him what actually led to that murdering and the intents of that murdering. So it may also be coming with fear.
So where's the poverty? Where's the poverty there now? When you are not there, something happened to you. Where's the poverty?
Okay, where poverty is lying here is that, let's assume he has money and he has good people around him, because people who have money, we have people around them. If he have money, he would have called 1 or 2 people. They would have even thought of, okay, let's go and bribe police. Let's
a phone to call.
My dear brother, let's not find, we won't find ourselves in this situation. Do you understand? It's because it did not happen and it won't happen to us.
Big Johnny,
that is why we are talking this way.
The debate about after.
Okay, I raise my case. I'm sorry, man.
So there are many ways. On the VIX, it's not a property. It's not a property. Sister on the VIX, Baba made many silly mistakes. And that's where the property lies. Had it been truly Baba has a money or has a good people around him, they promise him money every month. So whatever they bring to his table, he will approve it. How someone could call Baba in the middle of the night to ask him about the 30 seconds, and Baba denied the 30 seconds video when he was actually at the station with Yomi, when they are telling them that the police will not look at the videos and the content in the message, rather the what do we call it? Impersonation case that they will be treating. And Baba was there when they told him and Yomi, and someone now called Baba in the middle of the night, and Baba denied such thing that he hasn't seen any video and does not know anything about it. Eventually, that boy that Yomi was mentioning, he's a good boy. His father is a pastor, is this and that, and started cursing. Is that a proper thing that Baba should do? Vix, over to you. Is that a proper thing Baba ought to do?
And Sister Honey, that was after you said he was poor, he didn't have person. Now he has a lot of us now. Is it proper for what he has done? Was it proper? Then you said he didn't have person, but now he had person. He still did the same thing. Do you say it's a property?
And also, Jesus mentioned about the evidence. If you have evidence, you give it to Baba lawyer. The one Yomi gave to Muyiwa.
Stop saying that, honey, please.
The one Yomi gave to Muyiwa, what did they do about it? The evidence of the CCTV that he gave to Muyiwa and Baba, what was the outcome? So now, if Yomi had another one, they should give it to Baba, or they should give it to me, or they should give it to Baba lawyer. It can't be. The public has taken over.
If you are a wise person,
we are seeing
selective justice. Baba is fighting selective justice. We are fighting for justice. We don't select anyone. We are not fighting against Wunmi. We are not fighting against Baba Loba. We are not fighting against anyone. We are fighting against those that killed MOHBAD. I want to get to the root of it. So don't come here and bring Jesus Christ. Don't come here and bring prayer. Come here with reality. Whatever is wrong is wrong. I also want to
add that when we talk about evidence and we are dropping evidences, it's not what we can just act on immediately. It's a process. So if you say that the one they have dropped with the lawyer, what has the lawyer done with it? It's not an instant thing. It's not what they just have to act on instantly. They have a process they also go through.
Why is Adura in detention? It's not an instant thing. Why is Adura in detention?
Yeah, to them as the rubbish about the CCTV matters.
Why is Adura in detention?
It's not a process. There was no any process. It has been rubbished. The CCTV has been rubbish.
If Baba has spoken well about Zomo, do you know where Zomo would have been today? Sister Honey, come on, be realistic. Don't bring a religion sentiment or emotional this thing into justice. Don't Jesus Christ, Muhammad. No. Talk realistic. This is a case of homicide, not a case of Bible. So I don't really respect people that lágbára Ọlọ́run, lágbára Jésù for about 2 years. Àìwà lágbára Ọlọ́run. Nǹkan tá dẹ̀ ń wá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wa. So don't talk about poverty. It's not about poverty. It's about selective justice. Somebody is fighting a selective justice. You want one person to go down, whereas ara ẹni só ti rùn, ó dẹ̀ rùn kárí gbogbo ẹbí ẹni. Wọ́n ń ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. Ẹ bá máa wá kẹ́ á máa pajá lọ́bọ̀ fún àwa. A lọ school ẹ̀ ní kò ń ṣe pọ́n gbélé wa lọ́wọ́.
The case of Adura now, where he said on QH that ọmọ àlèfọmọ fẹ́kùn pa. What is he saying? Now they have arrested Adura. Nothing has been said about him. Maybe we should wait till tomorrow. Maybe he can say something, sha.
Good afternoon, everyone. I greet you. So I come up because of this concerning this Zomo matter. I really stand with Baba MOHBAD for this MOHBAD case, you know. But what Baba did is very wrong. It's very naive. It's very, very wrong. For Baba to defend Zomo is very, very wrong. Because you are looking for something that by MOHBAD, and they are pointing at finger that someone is there. Someone is among those people. And you come outside in the middle of the night to say, this boy is a good boy, oh. This boy cannot do something like that. Why will you say so? And at the end, Daddy MOHBAD said, Zomo with MOHBAD was having a little issue before, and they now drive that boy out of that house. Just listen to me, oh. We need to pick something out of this Zomo concerning this Zomo matter. Concerning this Zomo matter, we need to pick something out from this word that I want to say now. Okay, Daddy MOHBAD said Zomo was having a little issue with MOHBAD, and they now drive Zomo out of that house. That Zomo father was angry. Why did MOHBAD drive his son? You understand? So now Zomo left MOHBAD's house. Just look, and now they are saying that Zomo is among those people that fight MOHBAD, did the fought. Okay, now Zomo is in that video. Okay, just think back that Zomo have little misunderstanding with MOHBAD before. For me, I think that when Zomo left MOHBAD's house, Zomo with Wunmi was communicating, and they have strong relationship behind MOHBAD, which MOHBAD did not know. And when that fight happened between Wunmi and MOHBAD, I think Wunmi called Zomo to come, because Zomo is angry with Wunmi before. Our narrative is on. Don't worry, shebi our narrative is on. Don't worry, by the time they will bring the truth out, you will see Zomo. You will see the video that is Zomo.
Madam, when you are talking, just face what you are talking. Stop reading.
All right,
and talking. Sir. Just face what you are talking.
Sir. All right, sir. So, for me, I think when Wumi and Zomo, when Wumi and MOHBAD will have that issue, and Wumi called Zomo to come. Because Zomo has that military training before, and he know how to fight. He can fight MOHBAD, he can beat MOHBAD, he can do anything to MOHBAD. So, and when Zomo is coming, Zomo come with someone to because Zomo is angry with MOHBAD before, and MOHBAD don't know on his behalf what Wumi have told Zomo. Maybe Wumi have lied on MOHBAD's head that Zomo, the last time what happened that time is MOHBAD that said we should do this, we should drive you away. Wumi that Wumi can lie. Wumi is a liar, he's a big liar. So Wumi have already spoiled Zomo's mind. So Zomo have that hatred for MOHBAD, but MOHBAD don't know. So if they say, if Abdullah says Zomo is in that video, my spirit is telling me all this, that Wumi is the one that called Zomo. Wumi is the one that called Zomo. I swear to God, Wumi is
Madam Great. Let me just ask you, let me contribute to what you are trying to say, Madam Great. Let's even assume that your narrative is not like that. Let's just be saying that, okay, you narrated it this way based on your belief. It's not like that. I want to ask Sister Honey. Sister Honey, if somebody said, I have found something which is incriminating, thank God they have arrested Adura based on that issue now. Sister Honey, if somebody found something that is incriminating in that form, what do you expect Baba to be doing now? What do you expect him to be doing based on what happened to Adura now? Are you suggesting that Baba should be going to say, mo fẹ́ rí 3 video seconds here, I'm a justice for MOHBAD? Then I want to ask you the last one, Sister Honey. They were going to the police, they were making rally of somebody's son that died, a rally, going to make it at the police station. They wanted to see the #1 chief security officer in Lagos State, which is the commissioner of police, and Baba was not there to talk, to show his grievances. What do you think that one means to you, Sister Honey?
Awesome.
To number one, on the video, I think the next thing the lawyer, because it's a very good evidence, I think the lawyer is supposed to seek or to look for a way to see Mr. Yome in order to get the information, so as to add to the information he has gotten with him. That's supposed to be the first step to do. And for the rally, as far as I'm concerned, for the rally, Baba is supposed to be there, but they are supposed to carry him along. It's not just to because I don't know whether they contacted him, they talked to him, apart from what they were saying online, that they are going to have a rally. That's awareness. Did they really go to him and tell him, Baba, apart from the fact that he's supposed to follow them, they are supposed to even carry him along to Baba. We want you to be there. We want you to do this. We want you to do that, so that they can, give us a listening here. So, you see, in this race we are running, the race is not for one person, it's for everybody. And that is why everybody is on the platform right now. So, that is the way I felt it should be, to call him for them to go for the rally. He cannot just stand up and say, because they have fixed a day for rally, he also have to be there.
Invitation, for Kada, dispatch rider, phone invitation. Is that what you are saying? And let me bust your bubble, Sister Honey. Do you know that in the critical thinkers, there were a case like they were telling Baba not to go, and do you know one of them one trailer or lorry driver called Guresi. He was actually there that day. If Guresi could make it there, why do you think Baba cannot make it there?
Big Johnny, I need to come in at this stage. My question to you is, does the organizer want Baba to be there? Does the organizer want Baba to be there?
Yes, sir.
That's
yes.
a question for you, Big Johnny.
Yes. Yes.
Doesn't matter if the organizer wants Baba to be there.
This is where we need to look at this process.
Yes, the organizer wants Baba to be there.
Hold on, Big Johnny. There are many wrongs about this process. And if we are not taking sides, I would have actually thought it's a two-way street. Yeah? Whether when Yomi came into justice for MOHBAD, he engages an attempt to engage with Baba MOHBAD, and Baba MOHBAD fends him off, right? Now, between both camps, they've thrown shades at one another, right? Over that period of time, yeah? So, let's just call it quits, 50-50, because the organizer is focused on what he wants to put out there. The Baba camp are not 100% happy with the way he is getting on with this process. So there hasn't been any dialogue or any sensible relationship between those two parties. So yes, we would have expected, Papariano, you said it so many times, various other people have actually voiced out. And for me, I will just sort of like look at it liberally, sit on the fence and think that if Yomi wants Baba to be there, there is a way he would have actually organized this process and allowed Baba to be there. Just same thing as when he did his conference and he got hijacked by Mama Adura and all these Mama.
Please tell us the way Baba should be invited. Tell us.
I'm also curious about the way Baba should be invited.
Hold on. What I think should have happened, nobody will agree with me, is that Yomi came into this process knowing exactly what the situation is. And I think that he really should have introduced himself to the process and said, Baba, I want to work with you. But Yomi went a long way around it to go to various platforms to do his own thing. So because there is no sense of acknowledgement in there, there is no cordial relationship between these two entities. So I will not want to blame Mr. Joseph Aloba, despite the fact that Gurexi was there and all this kind of stuff. You see, if I want to do things, if it was me, naturally, personally as me, I would have literally not only loaned my support to Baba, I would have gone to go and look for him. I would have reached out to him. I would have used various photo and video opportunity for the entire world to see that I am advocating on behalf of this man.
Okay, let me
Mr. John, can I ask you a question?
How about when Yomi dropped the video evidence that caused problem? Did he talk to Baba and the rest of you? Did they talk to Baba? Wait.
You don't do things in isolation.
Mr. John, please, can I ask him a question?
When Yomi was looking for an evidence, he was going around, he was telling people...
Baba cannot read his mind. Baba should not be in a position
Mr. John, please, can I ask him a question?
Carry the family along. The last thing I'm going to
say is Yomi was looking for the video evidence, going back to MOHBAD house and the rest of it, Mr. Green, carrying everybody along, carrying you along, carrying us along, and eventually found that MOHBAD house has a CCTV camera and every other thing. He dropped the number from Mr. Aloba. He specifically said, I dropped the number for Mr. Aloba. And they said, Ifa Muiwa took over. I was on a platform when I had Ifa Muiwa that when they asked him, why is Yomi taking you? Why is he writing petition against you? Why is he taking you to the agencies? Do you know what he said? He said, I'm not saying what Yomi is doing is bad, but Yomi lies a lot. That was the only thing he said. I want to ask you now, Yomi has given out a vital information about a CCTV, and they jeopardize that effort. Which of the courier, DHL, UPS, NASET, or Post, which one would you have expected Yomi to use to invite Mr. Aloba to the protest ground? Thank you.
I think the moment we take sides, our narratives will always sort of move in one direction. You see with me, I am neutral, and I look at
who is taking the side now.
No, hold on.
Who is taking the side? Please correct that word.
I'm not addressing you. I'm not directing it at you. I'm saying we. I said we, collectively, including myself. Yeah. Our narrative will always lean upon which side we actually lean on. Now, the bottom line at the end of the day is that there's a lot of games being played in this process. And we need to understand that everybody will be playing their own game based on their own initiatives. So on the sideline, people will be on Baba's side, people will be on Yomi's side. And when you put the two together, they are saying the same thing, but they are saying it differently. But they are still saying the same thing. So the bottom line.
Please address the issue of the CCTV.
Memorandum of understanding.
Address that.
Let me finish. Memorandum of understanding is the guise and the likeness of what African television wanted to instill into the process, right? It got derailed completely of the process. The new person that came into the process did not attempt to kind of learn from that and kind of think about what may have actually got wrong there. And the moment you want to advocate on behalf of someone who's lost a family member and you are working in isolation, anything that comes out of it, we cannot blame any side. That is my point.
Sir, please,
Mr. Jenny, please, can I ask him a question, please? Can I ask him a question?
Wait, sir, Sister Yeti Ejoema Binu, please kindly tell me the meaning of isolation he was working on. What's the isolation?
Yomi came into the process. He has a game plan, and he carried on in that game plan. There has been a series of intervention, including Olori Ebi's platform, to find a way to kind of align these people together. Yomi befriended the worst enemy of everybody in the guise of Wumi's sister, Karimo. And then that obviously goes to show that when there is the ceremony in this whole place, it's the same Karimo that could have even derailed the process to even allowed Mr. Joseph Aloba to have been lynched.
I just asked for the meaning of isolation. Isolation.
Let me land.
Isolation. Just quickly tell me the isolation.
When the opportunity is there for you to engage with the family of the departed, yeah, that did not happen. It then means that Yomi was working in his own process and not willing to engage with these people when the said problem happened with the CCTV. At that point in time, he decided to work on his own. And that means he's just working in his own guise.
That is an isolation to you in English.
No. When you walk away from everybody with your chosen channel, you are working on your own. And if working on your own is not isolation, what is it?
Mr. Green, this is my question to you, sir. Is Yomi getting the job done? In your whole opinion, with the way you're looking at things.
Yomi, okay, let me answer your question. If I'm not interjected, let me answer your question.
Yes, sir.
Yomi is doing the best he can.
More than what they have been doing.
Hold on. You're asking me a question and let me land.
Okay, sir.
Is he getting the job done? Yomi is doing the best he can based on his objective when he came into the process. That's my answer.
More than what they have been doing for the whole year. This guy came into this justice, not up to came into this justice around November last year. What they have been saying, they have been doing, oh, we are working on the ground, we're working on the ground. Nothing has been done on the ground. And this guy came into this justice. He went for this rally. Baba is not supposed to be. Baba is not supposed to be. Baba, even if Baba is going to fly jets or fly bike or fly anything to get there, we are looking for. In fact, I feel like we are crying more than the bereaved. Like we are doing more than the Aloba family. Like we are putting it on our head. Like say it concerns us. Like say MOHBAD that guy, but like say MOHBAD na our family member or na someone we sit down with or na someone we chop from. More than the bereaved, we are crying more than the bereaved.
Let me help you. You see, with the information that I am privy to, forget Baba joining Yomi. It is more than and beyond our submission ideas on TikTok. I won't say much, but with what I know, this thing is beyond. People has gone far in whatever they are into. It is only God that will help some people to come out of it. You see, when you are talking about Baba, look at Yomi. Yomi will always say, ma loba won, ma reach out to one. Yomi will give you that positive impression. But Yomi knows what he's saying, no? Yomi knows what he's saying. So many attempts has been made, and I can tell you that so many people, you know, there's one woman called Toba or something that was here a few days ago. She said she used to be for Baba, and she later, you know, came out and joined this side. She knows what she's saying. And they have so many people like that wants to decamp from Baba, but somehow they've gone far. I don't want to call it cultist group or something, but this thing, the way I heard it, is beyond this thing that we are talking about on, you know, I don't want to start talking so that the person that told me what he told me will now be like, this thing is not for public consumption, and you went to put it there. But forget about it. Yomi, Baba will never ever join Yomi. And Yomi knows what I'm talking about. But Yomi will not come and tell you, because I see Yomi as somebody that is matured. He will not come and tell you that Baba does not want to work with him. He will accept the blame. I put it, never. It's not that it's Yomi that doesn't want to work with Baba. It is Baba that does not want to work with you.
Baba don't chop where you're not supposed to chop.
I only said little.
Yeah, I totally get it. Because if someone is looking for justice for your child, your concern is not supposed to be the way it's getting the justice. Your concern is supposed to be the end game. In as much as the other parties are not playing fair.
Okay, let me.
That you're angry about is he did not say, oh, Baba, or Joe, please, oh.
Let me put it another way again. With what you just said about justice, it's like me and you now. I don't like you. They want to settle us. I come here. I said, oh, Yeti, Oyama Ba, Lizzie Jambo. We now said, okay, me Obaja, Asorolano, and we did not talk. Sure, you understand. I don't know if it is different. It's a different thing here on TikTok, but it is not in real life. I know IT guy is not privy to some information. That is why he's saying, but any day, one of them
undisputed.
We understand what I am saying.
Let me even make it simple to you, myself, and everybody. Yeah, if Mr. Joseph Alodba had embraced Yomi, he could have taken a back seat, and right now he probably will be smelling of roses. So I know that a lot has been engineered in the background on the Aloba side before Yomi came to play. And I can understand the reason why there will never be a collaboration, even though it is the most sensible and the right thing to do. And that is my point to the gentleman who dropped off, to sort of like say that it's a two-way street, and we don't know what's happening in the background. One party would have approached the other and would have actually sort of like get all sorts of blockages. And then at that point in time, it will have to work in isolation. And the young man or the gentleman is trying to say to me, does that mean isolation? It means isolation when you're working on your own, away from everybody. Because why? His work was going to be compromised by even a woman's sister. And then obviously he decided to carry on with his crusade on his own. And if you ask me a question, do I think he's doing a great thing? He's doing the best he can, because out of his effort, at least we see something is moving. I remained his number one critique. And when things were not kind of working in line, I called him out just to kind of ask him questions. He's asking these questions. And if things are moving in a motion, even if it's 2 miles per hour, at least someone is moving grace. Someone is trying the best they can. And we're not going to be able to say the same thing for the family.
Mr.
Who should be more concerned? Who should be more concerned? Carry on this with.
You remember there was a time Papariano spoke to Yomi here and said, oh, Yomi, Lori Baba, for the autopsy, maybe you have access to the morgue so that you can do it.
Yes, I remember, yeah.
Yeah, Yomi promised everybody that we go and see Baba. But because of the maturity in Yomi will never come back and tell you what happened behind the scene. And that's
I mean, the thing is, if you look in the comment section and you look at Big Johnny, who is got his prick up his mouth right now, sucking his dick, feeling sorry for himself and saying, I can't figure sincerity in you. Look, I don't belong to any party. I am not on any side. The reason why people hate me and hate my submission is because I will be liberal, I will be neutral, I will be objective. But because I am not on your side doesn't mean you have to feel sorry for yourself. If you want to carry on sucking your dick and sucking your thumb in the comment section, get on with it. You are a sorry man who comes to this process and want people to champion your idea, to follow your sausage, suck your sausage and eat your sausage on your own. You know, when you come to this platform, don't mess with the IT guy, the greengrocer. I'm a bad boy, the baddest of all the bad. Suck your dick, suck your thumb, suck your sausage, and feel sorry for yourself in that isolated gutter of yours.
Are you the one that dropped him?
No, I did not touch the guy. I used to respect you until I lost all the respect for you within few seconds of you dropping that stupid comment. Don't be foolish.
But IT guy, don't worry now. It's his opinion now.
Don't let us go through that, sir. Don't let us go through that, sir.
So, like I was saying,
okay,
I'm just saying that Yomi has bottled so many things. And you see, whatever I'm saying right now, let me add a reference to it so that it will not be like, oh, I want to come and shoot that code. That is the reason why Nehimuli left. She will be like, oh, the reason why they fought out. But don't let me say more than that. It can never happen. But look at far. So I don't know how some people want to
come out. If I may come in, good afternoon or good evening, everyone.
Good afternoon. Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I want to ask because like the Bible, the scripture says that can two work together except they agree. Now, if both of you are working towards a goal, I think there should be what we call a common front.
No, not the same goal, sir. They are not working for the same goal, sir.
So now, right. Because I know you have detailed information for you to be saying this. So what I'm now saying now is the goal is justice for MOHBAD. So if you're not saying that they're not working for the same goal, then I think there's a problem somewhere. So
Exactly.
Yeah, because if you are saying they're not working for the same goal, then one person is not looking for justice among the both.
I didn't say that.
No.
Creative. Welcome. As you just came in, I want to ask you a question, Creative. Please be sincere with me, Creative.
Okay, okay.
Creative, you came in now and said we are fighting for the whole goal, which is justice for MOHBAD. And Yomi came up with an issue. When Yomi came up, he said, this issue of CCTV, I can bring something out of it. And they said, okay, we all were so happy that Yomi is doing a great job. He went to everywhere around Mohbad's house, and Yomi came up with a substantial evidence of a CCTV camera. Creative, do you know what Yomi did? He called Baba and gave it to Baba. Baba said he should give it to them. I'm coming, Sister Yeti.
I'm giving you an example that everybody experienced on this platform.
So do you know he gave it to Baba? Wait, Sister Yeti.
That he will go to Baba.
Sister Yeti, wait.
For the autopsy.
Then, Sister, wait, Sister Disputed, please. He gave it to Baba. If I have not heard now, I would say maybe it's a lie. He gave it to Baba, and they said he should give it to the Baba rights attorney, which is Famuyiwa. I'm repeating it here because it's all over the social media.
Yeah.
He gave it to Famuyiwa. Do you know what they did? Yomi said they start threatening somebody that left the information to them, and Yomi had to disappear in the scene. For people like us and for people like my IT brother, Mr. Green, who is my big brother, I want to let him understand that Yomi traveled. Because people were saying Yomi ran away. I was like, how can he run away? But later, as an IT guy, an assistant IT guy like my brother Green, I found out that, in my own opinion, Yomi took some evidence out. Why did I say it so? He took some evidences out because when Yomi came in, Yomi was like, kini ma ṣẹlẹ̀ o, rere ma boss you, kini kan ma ṣẹlẹ̀ o, àti rẹ̀ tó wà ńbẹ̀ o, kini kan. That was when I found out that Yomi knew what he was saying, in my own opinion. So later, he said, I'm going to give you a chip inside the analysis of it. That was when he mentioned the third person. He didn't even mention the name. He just said the person has.
Sorry, you are diverting. No, I think you're.
Yes, that's what I want to tell you. The person has a 3.
Hold on.
That's what I want to tell you.
Wait. You are mixing 3-second video with CCTV. Which one are you talking about?
That is what I'm trying to tell you, my brother. That is what I'm telling you.
Have you moved away from CCTV now?
I said they gave the CCTV to Muyiwa and they jeopardized that.
Okay, action. Now you have moved to 3-second video now, right?
Yes. After jeopardizing that, Yomi felt betrayed. Do you know he took Muyiwa to court? He wrote a obstruction of justice against Muyiwa. He did now because of that CCTV. Now, when Yomi took
Big Johnny, let me know. I don't want to waste your narrative. Now, if somebody sees an evidence in a case like this, do you think the person should work with the police who are investigating this case or hand over the evidence to somebody who he feels is not looking for justice?
What about you, Creative? Well, such a nice question, man. Such a nice question. If you remember very well, when Justice for Mohbad started, there were a lot of people that were against the true justice seekers. Do you know what they were doing? Whenever something come up, there was a slogan then, no evidence. Bring your evidence, which shows up to today that state CID, where the case is corrupt. They've compromised. Do you know Yomi took the case to what's it called in Onikon? What's the name of that place in Onikon? AIG office. That superseded where that case came from. Do you know why Yomi took it there, Mr. Creative?
I am talking about CCTV first.
This is what I'm telling you now. Since you don't understand me, I said
no. See, no, hold on. You are mixing two things. CCTV and 3 seconds.
There are two separate cases.
To talk about the
CCTV and there's a case of CCTV, the case of 3 seconds video. And I was on your Miss Live that day. They came to submit the 3 seconds.
What I'm telling you that if Famuyiwa jeopardized the issue of
he jeopardized the
and your me repeat that question again.
I will explain to him. Repeat that question, please.
I'm not the one. Yeah, I'm listening.
I will explain to him.
Mr. Creative. Now the reason
Mr. Famuyiwa jeopardized the issue of CCTV, and when the issue of 3 video seconds came in, he didn't give them again. Instead, he took it to the AIG when he saw that Panti was already compromised.
No, that's not the answer.
Creative. This is for
let him repeat the question. That's not the answer for that question.
Okay, repeat the question, sir.
Let me address Mr. Creative. Mr. Creative. Unmute your mic, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm listening. I don't want to interject.
So if we are in a situation, and we believe there's an evidence, or we can prove to the authorities, we engage with the police, that an evidence, a physical evidence, an authentic, a sacrosanct evidence, a germane evidence has been compromised. Who do we take it to? Do we take it to the police? Given the magnitude of this case, given this homicide case, or do we just pass everything to Mr. Joseph Aloba's camp? And even if we did, and we still believe it's compromised, do we not engage with the police? Mr. Creative, this question is for you.
But I asked a question. I thought maybe my question will be answered.
I think that if you and I...
No. Repeat your question. Let him repeat his question.
Somebody else can come into...
Okay, now.
No, hold on. If something is germane and is compromised...
No. That's not his question. His question is this. Can I repeat for you?
You just enter. Now let me finish.
Yeah, but you guys are not answering the question. That's the problem.
It is a concrete evidence.
And
this evidence...
No, but they answer question.
No, Mr. Solake, hold on. And this evidence is useful, is key, is critical. Now, not only that, we have also kind of taken it to the highest dimension. We've voiced out. The public are now waiting for an answer.
That's not the question.
We end up in the police environment in a position where we are saying this guy is compromised, an authentic kind of evidence. Who should be dealing with it?
Can we let me repeat your question, Mr. Creative?
Now, let me ask the question again. Because now this is my question.
Thank you.
When you are helping a case to establish probably those who are culprits, and you come about a germane, substantial evidence that could expose or lead to the answer to what everybody has been looking for, who do you submit that evidence to?
Of course, the police. They should submit it to the police.
Okay, good. The CCTV, did your miss submit that CCTV evidence to the police or to the Baba Aloba?
Creative will be.
No. That is the answer you want.
Sorry, Big Johnny. I don't like
Big Johnny.
Hold on, sir.
Big Johnny, wait now. Let's answer this question. It's a very good question.
Mr. Solake, let's listen to Creative first, please.
Hey, want the answer to that? He said, why did Yomi submit that CCTV to Muyiwa instead of the police? The evidence that you saw, why did you give it to Aloba family? Instead of you going straight to the police, go and do this. Then he want the answer for that. I mean, and that is what happened, really. So he's asking us, why did Yomi, like what he's doing now, going to the police direct, in that time, why can't he go to the police direct and say, yeah, okay. I have evidence here.
Okay, I will ask you the second question and I will mute. Was there really a physical evidence, or is just a voice evidence based on what Yomi perpetuates as a physical evidence Did he really submit the physical evidence?
No, we are talking of. Let me explain this into creative. You are right. What you said is very, very, very good question. But I will answer you this way. If you remember when this guy was talking about CCTV, when he started that CCTV saga, people were saying that you should work with alibi, you should work with this, you should work with that. And he realized that he has to leave the country because of the safety. But he has somebody who can help. Left to him, I have to tell you, if I'm Yomi, he's supposed to go to the police straight away. And that is what he's doing now. If we have done the same thing that time, if he was in the country. But you know, this thing is here. We can get this thing from this man. He has told me he has CCTV facing that house. He even showed me a clip that I don't want to stay there. I have to leave because it's dangerous. But you need a court order to lift that thing. No, let me just finish. Maybe I'll be able to raise creative in this. You need a court order to lift it.
Did they show you the clip individually, or did they show the clip to the public?
No. He has no clip.
But you said they showed you a clip. You just said
no. I didn't say show me a clip.
But you did.
How can I say show me a clip? He doesn't have any clip. I said the man, show him that everything is here. He showed them. They were even crying. They started crying.
We are intelligent enough to know we won't believe that. We need to erase that statement out of the whole comment.
So,
Mr. Green, stop using we. Say you. We believe. We don't say we.
Let's say you. He showed you a clip.
Don't say we. Please.
He's treating my. No. IT guy, you are too old to be. I'm here. You are twisting my word.
Yeah,
I'm here talking. And you are still treating my word.
He even showed him. Oh, okay, let's say it's not us, and he showed him a clip. He's still hearsay. What you are corroborating right now is a fictitious aspect of anything you get from Yumi. The same fictitious process with what's this guy's name? African television, when he said a 3-second video, the 10 minutes video out of the 3-second video was deleted.
Can I just finish my thoughts?
If you need to repeat what someone said, and if
can I just finish my thoughts?
We need to stop repeating it.
Okay, thank you. Can I finish my thought? Creative. So automatically, you could not finish the job. He has to run away. Now he's here. She's talking about justice, and people are saying, anything you have, give it to the legal team, and they need to get a court order. And you now say, okay, guys, search from this guy. Get a court order from your solicitor.
From your lawyer. Yeah.
From your lawyer. Then take your lawyer there. This is the name of the person.
And they start threatening the owner of the house.
You know what I'm saying? So if he's in Nigeria, I believe that he would have gone. Okay, when he got to Nigeria, he did it himself with the police. Not that you can't do this thing alone. You have to get police involved.
I want to ask you a question, please, before you go ahead. Did he take it to the present place where the case was, or he took it to a higher place?
He took it to a different place totally. Even
God bless you.
The police that help him is totally different from this.
Yes, did you hear now? That's what I'm trying
to. It's totally different because he said he doesn't want to use them. They took the court order from another place, not even Lagos.
Please, see, we are modeling.
We went to the police station at Abeokuta.
We are modeling.
Remember,
hold on, sir.
Hold on, love to everybody here. I'm going to start shooting lion. I want to give lions. I want to show love. Let me tell you how I'm going to fast forward my love. Yeah, my love is this. We fast forward.
Do you understand? I need to leave now.
I'm going to give you a lion in a minute. I'm going to give you a lion. Does anybody on this platform, anybody listening,
I don't need your lion, I'm sorry. Do you understand? I'll be on the comment section. I'm driving. I just parked. Yeah.
Yeah, but do we believe there's a 10 minutes video out of the 3 seconds video?
Yes.
Open question.
Yes, I believe there's a,
if you say yes, if you hold on. If you say yes, buttress is for explanations. Thank you.
God bless you, sir.
Well, to me, I believe. Okay.
Can I say something? God bless you, sir, for that good question. When Yomi came out about the issue of the phone evidence, it was not Yomi that said it was 10 minutes. Not Yomi at all. The person that said it is Adura. And Adura is the owner of the phone. If Adura, who is the owner of the phone, can say the video is longer than 3 seconds, then it is true. And now that Adura is being caught, we should wait for Adura. Any more questions, sir? Though I don't want your lion, but
I will respond. Can I go ahead now? If Yomi says he has a 3 second video, and somebody confirmed the video is 10 minutes, which is Adura, and the same person is confirming that this 10-minute video, which corroborates your 3 second, is an old video. Now, if I'm going to be, I agree with Adura that 3 seconds is 10 minutes, but it's old video, then definitely whatever Yomi is holding to say that this is what will expose how MOHBAD pied has now been established to not leading to what will buy MOHBAD. Is that we nullify the idea of Adura?
Why? How do you come to that? How do you come to that, sir?
Hold on.
I don't understand. How do you come to that?
I don't know why when somebody is talking, when you are talking, we keep quiet.
No, I understand the bit.
When others are talking, you learn to listen.
No, me understand the bit. So that
you listen. Okay. Now, Yomi said he has a 3 seconds video. That this 3 second video is exactly what will show how MOHBAD pied.
It's not Yomi that said he has a 30 seconds video. Let's go back to that and let's talk about it. It's not Yomi that said he has a 30 seconds video. Someone chatted Yomi on the live.
Hold on. See, let's learn to learn summary. All this you are taking is just a long story. Okay, Yomi has a 3 second video sent to him. He has it with him. He said this 3 second video might lead to Inkotokpa MOHBAD. That is why we are here. Yes. Now, somebody corroborated that 3 second video with you is actually 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. Now, the same person is telling us this 10 minutes is even some years ago.
Yeah.
Now, it's either you accept that person that says 10 minutes and you accept the years he mentioned, or you nullify him in totality. That 3 seconds is not 10 minutes. It becomes nullified if we also accept that person who said 10 minutes also said.
Let's allow the lady to
Big Johnny, let me ask you a question.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
I just have one question.
Let's allow the lady.
Hello.
Let's allow the lady to speak. And then after hold on. Let Yeti speak and then African TV. Thank you.
And this is what I want to say, and I want to go back to what Chris